What's going on, guys? This is Sam, and new iPhones are just around the corner. It's just the beginning of August now. New iPhones will likely be launching sometime in September, so hopefully, if everything turns out right inside of this bag, we'll be taking an early look at some of them. But on top of taking a look at the 2018 iPhones, I also wanted to throw it back just a little bit. Apparently inside of here are some unopened, factory sealed, brand new iPhone 5Cs. Because one of the new iPhones in 2018 is said to come in a ton of colors, I wanted to take a look at Apple's last super colorful iPhone as well. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, safety first. We have a minimally serrated knife here. So let's go ahead and just kind of dig in there. Definitely unbagging is not as fun as unboxings, but we've got some stuff inside. Nice DHL tape right here. That's an added bonus. Go ahead and slice this stuff off. Really hoping I'm not just going through the iPhone 10 Plus right now. And sometimes you don't even need a knife, you know? You can just kind of rip it apart. All right, we've got all the packaging off. We have two boxes right here. All right, I'm supposedly getting a 6.1-inch LCD model, what I'm calling the iPhone 9, and an iPhone 10 Plus. Let's start with the box that is the most mangled by far. It's sort of just falling apart. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be the 6.1-inch model. Let's go ahead and slide it out of here. So this is obviously a non-functioning device. The buttons actually do press in though, which is kind of insane. So this is the 6.1-inch LCD model. We know that for sure. It's what I'm calling the iPhone 9 because the flash has been relocated. Obviously, if you get super, super close, you'll notice that the details here are obviously, they're not totally legit. They're not exactly from Apple, but it doesn't look like the mute switch is really functional. But surprisingly, the other buttons are. I'm actually shocked that the other buttons on this iPhone work. And then if we take a closer look at the bezels up here, you can see they are a little bit thicker than on the iPhone 10, it looks like. And of course, we'll compare it to the iPhone 10 Plus in just a second. But that right there is the iPhone 9. Slide this out of here. Okay, I can instantly tell you it feels pretty big. Slide this one out of the bag. Once again, the feel really surprised me. I thought these were going to feel really cheapy and plasticky. I mean, they're really light. They're lighter than a normal iPhone. But the look, I mean, it's reflective. It looks like there is glass there. Like, these are super high quality renderings and mock-ups of the new iPhone. Once again, got that wonderful looking flash in there to add realism here. But this is going to be the iPhone 10 Plus, pretty much the exact same shape and size as the iPhone 8 Plus. And you've got the Face ID system up there at the top, of course. No home button because there's Face ID now, no Touch ID. iPhone branding on the bottom. Honestly, this looks really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at both of these compared. So this is the iPhone 10 over on the right, the second gen iPhone 10, and then the iPhone 10 Plus over here on the left. Clearly, the iPhone 10 Plus is going to be bigger, and the screen size is going to be absolutely insane, just because the screen on here, 6.5 inches versus 5.8 inches on the normal iPhone 10. So this is your first look at the 2018 iPhone 10 lineup. You've got the iPhone 10 Plus over here on the left, the iPhone 9 in the middle. Just one camera there because it's going to be around $700, while these ones are going to be $900 and $1,000 respectively. And then the second generation iPhone 10 looks identical to the iPhone 10 Plus. In white, these all look incredible, but we're also hearing that they will be coming in gold. So these dummy units don't really show a difference in bezels. I mean, maybe ever so marginally thicker on the iPhone 9, but nothing totally noticeable. Let's go ahead and take a look at these side by side. The iPhone 9, it seems a little bit thicker than the iPhone 10 Plus, but also nothing too drastic. I thought the changes would be much more drastic than they are. And then you can see down here, you also have your SIM card slot a little bit higher, more in the middle of the phone than more near the bottom on the LCD model. Interesting, if Apple's going to keep that change, that will mark a SIM card change. Normally, Apple puts it in the middle just like this, but if the LCD model maybe would have a dual SIM slot, possibly this is evidence that because two SIMs will be inside of there, Apple had to move it somewhere where there is more space. But it looks like the iPhone 10 Plus SIM card tray will remain in the exact same spot. I want to set those to the side for just 1 second and take a look at the other iPhones that I have sitting here. I've been really excited to get my hands on these. I've had them for about a couple weeks now. And apparently inside, sealed, unopened, brand new iPhone 5Cs. That is, if I didn't get scammed, I ordered all 4 colors, so red, yellow, green, and blue. All right, I'm going to try to slide that out and set my butter knife down. All right, it feels like there are 2 iPhone 5Cs in here because they have different packaging than traditional iPhones because they were that cheaper model. And separate these. I have no idea which color is going to be where. I'm going to just randomly guess. I'm going to say blue's here and red is going to be over there. So let's start with this one right here. Fun fact, I've actually never owned an iPhone 5C before, so I don't remember exactly how they look. It came out in 2013, and it was one of those phones that I think a lot of people were really interested in just because it was colorful and a lot of people liked it, but I don't know if it sold all that well in the end. Okay, this looks legit, so I'll set that to the side. Let's go ahead and open up this other one right here. I think I'll still say this one's gonna be blue. I'm feeling a blue inside of here. Just takes a second to get into. No way. I was actually right. This one is blue. That's crazy. All right, let me go ahead and peel that off again. All right, once again, I feel like this shouldn't be that faded, so I'm a little worried. That's red and blue. There should be green and yellow. I don't think I've ever seen a green or yellow iPhone 5C in my life. Take that duct tape off of there. Again, we gotta sort of separate these. All right, got these separated again. There's some random text on here, probably just to manage inventory of these, but let's go ahead and sort of rip these open again. All right, this is actually green. Let me peel this off. All right, still got that kind of faded look right there. I mean, the branding for 8 GB looks the same on all of them, so let's go ahead and get into the last one here. This is gonna be yellow. Again, I don't think I've ever seen a yellow iPhone in my life. Wow. The yellow looks so vibrant. I'm actually incredibly excited to see the colors on this year's 6.1-inch iPhone because I think a lot of people like colors, and I'm really excited to see. Maybe Apple brings back like the iPhone C branding this year. I have no idea. Again, everything looks to be sort of legit so far. So we've got all 4 now. Let's go ahead and start taking these out of the box. Green iPhone 5C in 2018. I mean, it looks really good. And the phone screen protector is on. Looks like there are a couple of air bubbles, so it could have been reapplied, but I mean, for the most part, it looks pretty authentic. Let's see what else we have inside of here. See if this is all legit. All right, this is upside down. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this had to be repackaged. There's no way. If we take it out of the plastic. The phone itself, I mean, in nearly perfect condition. Of course, we have the traditional home button. Wait a second. Hold on, I didn't notice this, guys. The home button here looks really weird. It doesn't have a logo on it. Isn't it supposed to have a logo on it? That's super strange. That looks like a touch. I swear, that's a Touch ID sensor or a new home button. We'll set this to the side for a second. Let's go ahead over to yellow next. I'm very interested to see yellow again. Green is actually not rumored to be returning for the 2018 iPhones, but yellow is. And it looks like we could have a pull tab here, which could make opening it super easy, super simple. The only reason I want to say this is still authentic is because this actually feels like it's been sitting on here for a while. It doesn't seem to be freshly applied. Like it's kind of falling apart, and there's some dirt under here like it's been sitting around. So that's the part of me that wants to believe this is real, that wants to believe this is legit, but it's also super hard to get off because it isn't exactly separating super well. Okay, so we've got that. Here's the iPhone 5C. See, once again, it's upside down, and it is white, so maybe this is just how they were packaged. Everything, again, looks to be authentic. Like, it seems to be sitting in there properly. Now, yellow, I have to say, ooh, yellow looks really, really cool. I wish Apple did a darker yellow, but if we compare it to the green. Number one, these phones are really light, and this one's fully functional. No way that this one actually turns on. I'm trying to go for the side because I'm so used to the new iPhones. Again, to go any further through setup, you need a SIM card, but everything feels pretty legitimate so far. I'm really excited to get my hands on the other colors. Let's go over to red next right here. Let's see if we got an arrow. Okay, so this one has an arrow again. My gut says that the ones with the arrows still here are authentic, that these maybe have never been opened. The green one did not have an actual arrow on it, so it probably was resealed. But let's go ahead and break into this one. I have no idea if this one's going to be authentic. It's sort of a mix between the other two. But I can pop it open again. And here's the iPhone 5C on top, below. Now this one's facing forward, but that looks to be upside down right now. Something definitely feels a little bit off on some of these, but the phones themselves seem to be in good condition. If I pop this out of here again, yeah, I mean, that's an iPhone 5C in red. That's definitely the color that Apple shipped it in. And well, let's go ahead and take off the screen protector once more. Hit the power button. I'm really shocked that these are turning on. I feel like I've seen a lot of blues and reds going around when the iPhone 5C was in its heyday. And no arrow on this again. So two appear to be half legit. Blue looks really good. I think that blue is definitely my favorite of the bunch. Looks really nice. I mean, it definitely feels cheaper because it's plastic here and not glass, but if we go ahead and take this off. Okay, again, we've got a normal home button. So it looks like the green one for sure. If we compare it one more time, it definitely a fake home button on here. Like I'm fairly confident that's an iPhone 5S Touch ID sensor that was just placed on here. So even if the iPhone 5Cs were not factory sealed, factory new, they are still iPhone 5Cs. 5 years ago was the last time Apple tried a true budget model or budget iPhone. Fast forward to 2018 and Apple's not repeating the same mistakes again. Instead of offering a cheaper phone with bad specs inside, year-old specs, and selling it as something that is new, Apple's creating the iPhone 9, a phone that is new, and it's going to be available in a ton of new colors, like yellow and red and blue, maybe green, but we're also hearing like orange and product red as well. Apple's doing that so that you focus on this iPhone, and I don't have any doubts that I think this model right here with the LCD screen is probably going to be the best-selling iPhone for the next year. It looks incredible. It's got an edge-to-edge display. It has Face ID, and it's going to have a gorgeous design as well. Slap some colors on there. I think it's going to be an instant hit. All right, so that was your first look at the 2018 iPhones and a look back at the iPhone 5C. Which color was your favorite? Are you going to be picking up one of the new 2018 models right here? Did you enjoy the video? Drop a like, leave a comment down below, and I always appreciate it. And of course, subscribe for more Apple videos like this one in the future. For now, I've been Sam. I hope all of you are doing great, and I'll talk to you in my next video.